David the Mexican Monster Benavidez, the undefeated boxing phenom with a penchant for spectacular finishes.
Starting to wear down Penn hurt. Penn is hurt in a major way.
Benavidez has compiled a perfect record. 30 wins, 0 losses, 24 knockouts, built on ferocious power.
You know, having a grown man go back to his corner and tell him that I can't do it no more, that's more satisfying than getting knockouts.
The Mexican Monster's 5 most dynamic knockouts, where his combination of skill and savagery left opponents in a heap. Welcome to Boxing. Coming in at number 5, Benavidez versus Philip Jackson Benson, April 30th, 2016. 19-year-old Benavidez stepped up against hard-hitting veteran Philip Jackson Benson at the StubHub Center in Carson, California. Benavidez announced his arrival with authority. In the second round, he uncorked a thunderous right hand to the jaw that instantly flattened Benson.
Bending down, takes another right hand left hook. This one is over. It's over.
The punch was so emphatic and brutal that Benson never fought again after this fight. Benavidez needed just 2 rounds to turn the lights out on his foe. It was a brief yet chilling display of power, the kind of one-hitter quitter that makes fans' jaws drop. The rangy teenager proved he was for real, hitting with such force that he quite literally knocked the fight out of Benson. Talk about making a first impression.
David Benavidez, impressive showing.
Coming at number 4, Benavidez versus J. Leon Love, March 16, 2019. Fast forward to 2019 at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, a huge stage under the bright lights. Benavidez was facing J. Leon Love on the undercard of a pay-per-view. He wasted no time in delivering a highlight. In round 1, Benavidez rocked Love with a hard left hook that shook him up to his boots.
Big left hook. Here we're going to see the amazing...
leaving Love wide-eyed and wobbly. The Mexican Monster smelled blood. By early round 2, Benavidez trapped Love on the ropes and unleashed a blistering barrage of power shots.
Oh, big right by Benavidez. That's it.
Love's defenses crumbled under the onslaught. Referee Lawrence Cole had seen enough. He jumped in to halt the carnage at 1 minute and 14 seconds of the second round. Benavidez dominated Love, scoring a TKO so decisive that it felt almost effortless. So much for showing Love in the ring. David showed none. This quick beatdown was equal parts brutal and brilliant. Coming in at number 3, Benavidez versus Rogelio "Porky" Medina, May 20th, 2017. Benavidez, just 20 years old, faced rugged brawler Rogelio "Porky" Medina in a title eliminator, and what a firefight it was. Medina, an iron-chinned veteran, came forward fearlessly and even pushed the young gun early. But Benavidez gradually broke him down with vicious combinations.
But he comes upstairs. Look at that. He always has a puncher's chance, and that is that bravado. Body shot sending Medina to the...
The climax came in round 8. Benavidez planted his feet and delivered a sensational 8-punch combination that nearly knocked Medina out of the ring.
And is trying to bring it into the night. Porky Medina, what a punch, and down goes Medina and David.
It started with crushing body shots and continued upstairs with blistering speed, punch after punch finding its mark. Porky hit the canvas and actually slid under the bottom rope, utterly defeated. The referee didn't even bother a count. He waved it off immediately at just over 1 minute into the round. In true Looney Tunes fashion, Benavidez told Porky Medina, "That's all, folks," with that KO of the Year candidate combo.
30 in. Till you win, gotta try again. Ain't no limits, we gon' get it in.
Coming in at number 2, Benavidez versus Anthony Dirrell. September 28, 2019, is a fight of major significance and savage intent.
Anthony Dirrell's never been knocked out, so that's another challenge we're going to take, and I'm going to be the first one to knock Anthony Dirrell out.
In Los Angeles at the Staples Center, 22-year-old David Benavidez challenged champion Anthony Dirrell for the WBC super middleweight title.
El Bandera Roja, David Benavidez.
Dirrell was a respected veteran who had never been stopped in his pro career, until he met Benavidez. The fight was competitive early, but Benavidez's pressure was relentless.
Benavidez now going to work. Look at this hand speed by David Benavidez, the 22-year-old. Oh my goodness, that hand speed.
He opened up a nasty Dirrell's right eye by the 6th round. From that point on, El Bandera Roja was like a shark that smelled blood. Benavidez battered the brave Dirrell with combinations, targeting that eye and wearing him down. Round 9, Dirrell was bleeding badly and in trouble. In a dramatic finish, Benavidez poured on punches until Dirrell's corner threw in the towel to save their man. It was officially a 9th round TKO, and it made Benavidez a world champion once again. More importantly, he did something no other fighter had previously done. He stopped Anthony Dirrell.
That's it. They're going to stop the fight right now. That will do it.
Coming in at number 1, Benavidez versus David Lemieux, May 21st, 2022. An explosive showdown billed as a battle of knockout artists, and it lived up to the hype. This was a David versus David encounter in Glendale, Arizona for the interim title. But only one of these men fought like Goliath. Benavidez, in front of his hometown fans, put on perhaps his most dynamic demolition to date. Former champ David Lemieux came out aggressively. He even caught Benavidez with a good left hook in the first minute. But that only lit Benavidez's fire. In the final seconds of round 1, Benavidez stunned Lemieux with a perfectly timed left hook that sent the Canadian sprawling into the corner.
The speed, I mean, he really can do it all. Yeah, taking his time. Oh, left hook, got a stagger.
Lemieux barely survived the round, and his corner warned they'd stop it if he took much more punishment.
Benavidez unloading with blistering combinations on David Lemieux.
Round 2 was pure chaos, just 18 seconds in. Benavidez stepped in with a stiff left jab that hit like a sledgehammer. It literally dropped Lemieux and sent him sliding under the ropes, nearly out of the ring. If not for those ropes, Lemieux might have been launched into the front row. Amazingly, showcasing heart and grit as his face turned into a bloody mask. Benavidez, smiling through the carnage, kept the pressure on, hitting Lemieux with every punch he threw and hurting him with almost every shot. Round 3. The writing was on the wall. About a minute and a half into the round, Benavidez uncorked a crushing left hook to the jaw, followed by a right hand to the temple, a combo that rocked Lemieux to his core. That was the final straw. Lemieux's corner had seen enough, and threw in the towel at 1 minute and 31 seconds of round 3, mercifully ending the beatdown. Benavidez had obliterated a former champion in brutal fashion, securing the interim title and further solidifying his reputation as a truly frightening offensive force. David Benavidez's top 5 knockouts are a testament to why he's one of boxing's most exciting talents. From one-punch obliterations to multi-combination masterpieces, each of these fights combined boxing skill with raw brutality to create unforgettable highlights.
And now David Benavidez comes upstairs and is trying to bring it into the night.
It's no wonder fans and legends alike have taken notice. After all, when the Mexican monster steps through the ropes, violence is guaranteed. As Benavidez himself said, "Whoever you keep putting in front of me, I'll keep knocking them down."
It don't matter who comes next. Whoever comes next is going to get hurt.
With his blend of hype-inducing power and an occasional cheeky grin as he dismantles opponents, Benavidez has become must-see TV for fight fans. We hope you enjoyed this countdown of carnage. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe for more electrifying boxing content. Until next time, keep your guard up and stay ready for the next monster knockout. See you next time at Box Zone.